since my last video. The main reason is basically I don't really have much time during the week to do any sort of turning or any work at all, so I tend to do a bit of the weekend. I've got two young kids, so midweek really isn't really something I can do. I tend to get home quite late and it just isn't practical. So normally I try and get a few hours on a Saturday or Sunday, but the last couple of weeks it's just been a bit crazy. Been away for a couple of weeks, and every weekend something seems to have been on, so I've just been away quite a bit. So yeah, that combined with the fact that I kind of tidied the workshop a little bit. I got a new workbench which cost me £1 on eBay. If I give you a little show, it's only a pine workbench, but it was 2.5 meters. About 80 high, 60 deep, but brilliant. £1 on eBay, and that was even with a plywood top. So I was going to buy, I have the ply to build a bench, and my plan was to build a workbench, but I saw this on eBay, picked it up, which was fun driving the M25 with a 2.5 meter workbench. Stuck it in, perfect. So that messed up the workshop, couldn't find a thing. So I managed to do a few things, came out, had a tally around, couldn't find any tools, and I was looking for my mallet, couldn't find my mallet, so I ended up turning one. So that's what I did. I turned an oak head, walnut shaft, and then I did that, and I thought, what's better than one hammer? 2 hammers. Yeah, so that was kind of fun. I didn't video it, didn't put anything on film. Just really, I just got a bit distracted really. Put it up, turned the heads. That's an oak block, which I turned from something fairly similar to this. But the oak I had was full of cracks. It was an old table I had, which I bought years ago, which was beautiful when I got it, but it was all wet wood. Once it dried it cracked. So yeah, that's what I managed to do, but I was quite happy. So yeah, 2 hammers. To be honest, I've got to make more because I've promised a few presents, a few bits and pieces. Now, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to turn this. This, believe it or not, is walnut, which is really, really light. Now, a friend in work had this tree in his garden, cut it down 2 or 3 years ago, left it sitting out for a while, then he cut it up and took it indoors. It's dry, and he actually did a bit of wood turning, and he turned one, and it looked amazing. So he actually turned it square, left it square, turned a bowl, and I'm going to try and do something similar. But yeah, it really doesn't look like walnut. It's really light, but he swears it's walnut. So we'll stick on the lathe. We're going to try and turn it the top, bottom, and see what it looks like. Okay? Cool. Okay, so done, and here is the finished bowl. Sorry, the light's pretty bad in here, so it's not great, but that is an amazing piece of wood. Look at the color in that. Now, I've been told it's walnut. I've never seen anything like it. It's obviously got spalting in it, which you can kind of see, but the color is just, I mean, it looks like it's been colored. I'll put some still images up with some decent light so you can kind of see what it really looks like. But it's really light wood as well. It doesn't feel like walnut. I mean, that's a normal piece of walnut I would normally turn, or there's a walnut blank there. So, but apparently this tree had walnuts on it, so I'd love to know if anyone's come across anything like this. I've got one more piece like this, and I'm gonna try and beg some more, but it's absolutely amazing. It's one of the, well, I wouldn't say it's one of the best things I've turned, but it's one of my most favorite things. The color is just amazing. It's really light, but it's a beautiful piece. So I finished it up to 400, sanded up to 400. Yorkshire grit, which I use in everything I love. I used some sanding sealer, and then I finished it with Hampshire Sheen high gloss. Then I put a microcrystalline wax on top. I think I'll probably end up sticking this back in the lathe and putting a few more coats on it. And even with the sanding sealer, just soaked it in. It was so dry, but it's beautiful. It really is. I'm actually chuffed. I'm delighted with that. The shape, I had no plan to do the shape. The shape just kind of came out really, but it's quite nice. And I normally don't like turning square balls just because I'm always afraid I'd catch my fingers, but that was quite pleasant to turn. So I was pretty happy with that. I got a few new tools at UCAS last month, so I used my new Robert Sorbet bowl gouge fingernail grind, which I love. And then I got some bargains on eBay as well. I got this cool square chisel. Actually, I think it was somebody on the Yorkshire or Grit and Hampshire Sheen and Grit and Shine Facebook page. 25 quid for 3 chisels, and this little Robert Sorbet beauty was in there, and it's a square chisel, and it's beautiful. I didn't use it much in this one, but that's my new favorite toy. So there we go. I will try and put some videos up a bit more regularly. I'll try and do once a week, which was my original plan. But again, October, we're August now, September is reasonably quiet for me, although I have to decorate a bedroom. And then October's gonna be busy, but I have a few things. I'm gonna do a video on maybe a hammer, because you can never have too many hammers. Why have one hammer when you can have 2? Right, so thanks for watching. I will put some videos of some stills up, and please, I'd love some comments if anyone knows or has seen this type of walnut before. Okay, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.